There is one sentence that every wise man learns before he learns anything else in life. Never tell a woman two things: your true feelings and your bank balance. It sounds like a joke. It is not. It is one of the oldest survival lessons ever passed from father to son, and today on English Words, we are going to talk about wisdom like this. The kind that does not come from books, but from a life fully lived, fully broken, and fully rebuilt. Before we begin, if you believe words have the power to change a life, hit that subscribe button right now, because what you are about to hear will stay with you long after this video ends. You can cheat an honest man, but you can never make a fool out of him. He already knows more than he says. That is the first lesson of maturity. Silence is not weakness, it is control. Faith does not ask you to see the whole staircase. It only asks you to take the first step. The rest of the stairs will appear when you are ready to climb them, not before. So stop waiting for clarity. Clarity comes after action, not before it. Never announce your moves before you make them. The world does not need your plans. It needs your results. Let your success make the noise, not your mouth. Every mistake you have made is not proof that you failed. It is proof that you tried. The man who never makes mistakes is the man who never attempted anything worth attempting. Bury the past. But before you bury it, take the lesson out of its pocket. The past deserves a grave, not a guest room in your mind. If you are not doing what you love, understand this clearly. You are not just wasting your time, you are wasting your one and only life. And no one is coming to give you a second one. We cannot rewrite the first chapters of our story, but we hold the pen for every chapter that comes after. That pen is still in your hand right now. Understanding runs deeper than knowledge. Many people know you, your name, your face, your job. Very few understand you, your silence, your fear, your late-night thoughts. Hold on to the few. Let go of the many. One bad chapter does not mean your story is over. Close the book at the wrong page, and you will never know how it ends. Stay positive, even when the world gives you every reason not to. And never argue with a liar. You cannot win that argument, because a liar has already convinced himself that his lie is the truth. You, and only you, are responsible for your own happiness. Every master you admire today was once a nervous beginner who almost quit. Life does not hand you a good life or a bad life. Life hands you a life. What you build with it, that part belongs entirely to you. And here is something few people understand. We become exactly what we think about most. Your thoughts are not just in your head. They are the architects of your entire future. The people and situations that hurt you the most often teach you the most. Pain is not your enemy. Pain is your unpaid teacher. And the most valuable gift you will ever receive in this life is not money, not fame. It is one honest friend who tells you the truth when everyone else is busy flattering you. The best revenge you can take on someone who wronged you is simple: refuse to become like them. 90% of your problems are not created by other people. They are created by your own thoughts running in circles at midnight. So here is a happiness tip worth more than any expensive advice. Stop expecting so much from other people. A good laugh and a long deep sleep can heal almost anything life throws at you. And remember, arguing with a fool only proves one thing to the world: that there are now two fools in the room. Love without action is just a word. Trust without proof is just hope. And sorry without real change is just noise. If you want any of these to mean something, back them with action. Keep going. You will win, maybe not immediately, but definitely, eventually, absolutely. The best things life has to offer never arrive early. They arrive with patience, and they arrive for those who refuse to quit. There was a moment I changed the way I thought, and the moment I did that, my entire life changed with it. That is not motivation. That is a fact backed by every person who has ever turned their life around. If this thought just shifted something inside you, that is exactly why this channel exists. So make sure you are subscribed to English Words, because there is so much more wisdom waiting for you here. Knowledge is something you gather from books and classrooms. Wisdom is something you earn only by living, falling, and getting back up. Love people fully. but trust very few completely. Because everything around you may look real, but not everyone standing beside you is true. A pretty face fades with time. A nice body changes with age. But a good heart, a truly good heart, stays good forever. That is the only kind of beauty that does not have an expiry date. I do not care what people think of me or say behind my back. I know exactly who I am, and I owe no one an explanation for my own existence. Before you close your eyes to sleep each night, forgive everyone who wronged you that day, and let your heart rest clean. An uncontrolled mind is the most dangerous enemy you will ever face, worse than any outside enemy, because it lives inside your own head. Always fall in love with a soul, never with a face. Faces fade. Souls remain. Everything will be okay in the end. And if it is not okay yet, then trust me, it is simply not the end yet. You are the problem. And that is actually good news, because it means you are also the solution. Stop wasting your one precious life trying to impress people who will forget you the moment you stop being useful to them. Do not give up. The beginning is always the hardest part. It gets easier once you refuse to stop. Strong people do not put others down to feel tall. They lift others up, and somehow, they still rise higher themselves. Stop expecting loyalty from people who cannot even offer you basic honesty. That is like expecting fruit from a tree with no roots. Stay strong enough that people start wondering how you are still smiling after everything you have been through. Do not believe in luck. Believe in hard work. Luck is simply what hard work looks like from the outside. If you get tired, learn to rest, not to quit. Resting is part of the journey. Quitting ends it. Anyone can find dirt in another person. It takes a rare soul to find the gold hidden underneath. Sometimes the wisest thing you can do is keep your mouth shut and your eyes wide open. The truth always finds its way to the surface eventually. It always does. Learn to enjoy your own company, because no one, no matter how much they promise, will stay in your life forever. Train your mind to search for the good in every single situation, even the painful ones. We do not grow during the easy, comfortable seasons of life. We grow when we are forced to face the storm. If you want people to trust you, be honest with them, even when honesty costs you something. Stop trying to calm every storm around you. Instead, calm yourself. The storm will pass. It always does. Do not rush what is not ready. When the time is right, it will happen exactly as it was meant to. Your problem is rarely the actual problem. Your reaction to it is usually the real problem. Never give up. Today may be hard. Tomorrow may be even harder. But the day after tomorrow, that day carries sunshine. Hold on for it. The best revenge is not to destroy the person who hurt you. It is to become a better version of yourself. Never lie to someone who trusts you completely, and never trust someone who has already lied to you once. Do not believe everything you hear, because there are always three sides to every story: yours, theirs, and the truth, quietly sitting somewhere in between. In the end, only three things will actually matter: how deeply you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of the things that were never meant to stay in your life. If you ever find yourself standing in the wrong story, have the courage to leave it. That is not weakness. That is maturity, learning to walk away from people and situations that threaten your peace, your self-respect, and your own worth. Everyone makes mistakes. Nobody on this earth is perfect. So live it, learn from it, and move forward. People will hurt you deeply, and somehow they will still act as if you were the one who hurt them. If you truly want a better tomorrow, take better care of today. Some people create their own storms, and then wonder why it is raining on them. Overthinking kills happiness before it even has a chance to grow. Insecurity kills self-esteem quietly, from the inside. Lies kill trust completely, and trust, once broken, rarely returns to its original shape. The best way to protect yourself from disappointment is to stop expecting things from people who never promised you anything. And remember this: the strongest people you know are often the ones helping others while quietly carrying their own broken pieces. There are some things money can never buy: manners, morals, and true intelligence. Respect is earned, never demanded. Honesty is appreciated, never assumed. Trust is gained slowly, and loyalty is returned only where it was first given. If you truly want to change your life, you must first be willing to change your mind. And remember, if you are helping someone only while expecting something back, that is not kindness. That is business. I am 97% sure you may not like me, but I am 100% sure I do not need you to. Happiness does not start with your relationships, your job title, or your bank balance. It starts with you. You can silence the dreamer, but you can never kill the dream itself. A lie, no matter how convincing, cannot survive forever. The right time to do the right thing is always now. It is never too late to start over. If yesterday left you unhappy, try something different today. Do not stay stuck in the same place. Do better, starting this very moment. And remember the oldest lesson of them all. A wise man never reveals two things to anyone too easily: his true feelings and his true worth. Worrying about tomorrow does not remove tomorrow's troubles. It only steals today's peace. We are not the makers of history. We are shaped by it. But out of every mountain of despair, there is always a stone of hope waiting to be carved. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light has that power. So be the light, for yourself first, and for everyone who is still finding their way through the dark. If these words touched something inside you today, that is exactly the kind of wisdom you will find here on English Words, every single day. So before you go, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell so you never miss what comes next, and drop a comment telling me which line hit you the hardest. I will see you in the next one.